Welcome back to Sam's Rallycross Adventures in Dirt 4. My name is Ricky. Today, we're going to be heading into Norway in the World Rallycross Championship back in Norway. This track is a little bit different than previous tracks. Than previously in Norway. But it's so subtly different that you might think, are you sure it's not exactly the same as the last time you raced it? It is not, and there's really just two differences. So you come down here, and we turned where those cones are, and this time we're taking this long way around, and then we went down over there, and this time we're going up over here. Also, really? Did you need to slow down for that turn? I mean, I know it's raining, but...
We need another 7/10 to improve on that, to keep pushing.
What's the expression? Cowards die 1,000 times or whatever? I mean, Keith's in first place. Keith?
Don't get carried away.
Sam's in first place. I would say where'd that come from? It came from another video series. Keith's FIFA 18 stuff. But yeah. So I don't really have... This is the fourth... Sorry, I meant to talk about it. This is the fourth heat. Because, whoa, that was close. Because I don't really have a lot to talk about this week. There's not really much going on with Sam. You know, he misses his family. You know, they're back in the States because his kids had to go back to school. Because that's a thing. You know, they have to study and learn. And... You know, so he FaceTimes with them or whenever he can, calls them on the phone. And so he sees his family as much as he can in video mode, but he doesn't physically see them. He misses them. But beyond that, he's pretty good. I mean, he's dominating the World Rallycross Championships, which is incredibly exciting. To the point where I'm starting to wonder if the reasons we struggled early in this were because the cars sucked. Because, like, I couldn't put the best parts in them. Like, these have B-grade parts in them, and we're doing excellent. So, anyway. So, that's pretty much all there is to talk about there with, with old Sammy. He is, he's pretty good. That was not my fastest time. I mean, look, he still came in first. We're not going to be complaining too much about it. So obviously Sam qualified. He was 5 points out of definitively winning it. Unfortunately, I guess Sam and I had a little bit of trouble there in the second heat. Couldn't honestly tell you what we did any different. Semifinals. Here we go. Here we go. Also, I guess there's a part of this track that's dirt and not asphalt. Because a lot of these vehicles that aren't Sam's vehicle are very dirty. Sam's vehicle is quite clean because he is a free car wash. Doesn't cost anything. One of the perks you can give one of your engineers. I guess it's right here. Yeah, it's right through here, I guess, is the dirt section. Is this also dirt? I think this may also be dirt. Or, you know, not asphalt. I guess now it would be considered mud. Ow. Well, that sucked. Okay, well, guys, it's going to be...
It looks like we'll be racing for the win once all drivers have taken
it's going to be a... Oh, never mind. It came off.
on the Joker merge. There will be another car there.
That sucked. That was the suckiest Joker that ever sucked. That ever jokered? Anyway, so I'm not going to talk too much about... Oof. As I said, I'm not going to talk too much about Sam. What I am going to talk about is Dirt 5 and how I'm afraid it's going to suck. I keep hearing things about we're going to do things this way or that way and it's bright and it's like, it doesn't mean good. It just, you know, there's no vehicle degradation at all in this game, in Dirt 5, right? Like... One of the things that I actually like about Dirt 4 is that there is, like, vehicle damage. It's not nearly as realistic as Dirt Rally or Dirt Rally 2, don't get me wrong. right? Like, I guarantee you this car would be in pieces the way I race it if we were playing Dirt Rally. Other things that are giving me pause are the career mode. Why do you need Nolan North and Troy Baker to do voices in a video game career mode? You know what no one likes? The journey. No one cares at all about the journey in FIFA. I'm sure some people play it, but they only really play the game for Ultimate, the Ultimate Team or whatever it's called. I don't. I play it for the generic career mode. The career mode that you play, that I played player career. I also did team career. I didn't do it on the channel, just privately in FIFA 14, really. Anyway, I digress. And so I'm like, you don't hire Nolan North and Troy Baker, the voices of video games, unless you are planning on using them heavily. Also, there's driving on ice, and at this point, I'm starting to wonder if the Dirt 5 team probably should have taken some advice from the guys who made Dirt Rally more than listening to the internet, which they clearly didn't do. Because if they listened to the internet, Dirt 5 wouldn't exist. If they listened to me, Dirt 5 would be a game exactly that I would want, but I also think it would be exactly the game other people would want. Basically, all we want is a more arcade version of Dirt Rally. Like, that's what we want. And it almost sounds like what they're going to give us isn't that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll be honest with you. But I watched almost all of those dirt videos that they put on their YouTube channel. I'm not looking forward to that. The biggest issue I think I may have with Dirt 5 is that they've gotten rid of this, the track editor mode, basically. The random track generator thing. That gave us random rally stages that no one liked because what they wanted was Dirt Rally 2 and what they got was Dirt 4, and so they lost their mind, and so they were yelling constantly on the internet. That's who they were listening to, by the way, for a lot of this development, were people who didn't even want Dirt 4 to exist in the first place. What they should have listened to was me, because I have talked about it on this channel, how much I like it and how much they should have improved it for Dirt Rally 2 and incorporated it into Dirt Rally 2. But more importantly, what I don't know is how this is going to affect difficulty. Also, they keep talking about multiplayer races. That's not Rally. That's Rallycross. I like Rallycross, but it's not Rally. I'm starting to wonder if I do have to buy Dirt Rally 2 if I want to do a proper rally thing and just mod the crap out of it so the game is a lot easier. Because it is not easy. Also, I need to do my Joker. It's been 2 laps. How am I screwing that up? I didn't screw that up once in the heats that I wasn't recording. Wow. Well, I don't know. Look, all of this could be wrong, and the one thing I always hate is when I listen to people rant about video games. I'm just worried that it won't be the proper sequel to Dirt 4. Like, there's a lot about Dirt 3 that I absolutely detest. The Gymkhana nonsense, I'm afraid, I don't know if that'll make a comeback, but I'm afraid it will. They haven't talked about it. I'll be honest with you, they haven't talked about it. But there's a lot about the way the Dirt 3 career mode is structured that is just a hot mess. Like in Dirt 4, you can pick if you just want to do Rally, you can do that. If you just want to do Land Rush, you can almost do that. If you just want to do Rallycross, you can almost do that. Also, I don't know why Rallycross is the third thing you unlock in Dirt 4. Do you know how many different events you have to complete before you can unlock Rallycross? There's a reason that Sam had so much money when we started it. It's because I had to do a bunch of Rally and a bunch of... I did a bunch of Land Rush too. That was more to get into the feel of the this kind of racing versus rally racing, but I don't know. Well, it looks like we're cruising to another win. Almost boring, to be honest with you. And I mean, you can't change the difficulty in the middle of an event. I couldn't even make it harder if I wanted to. Yeah. And I know there are going to be people who are going to be thinking, you're easily winning this race. Yeah, have you seen the way I drive? Like, I'm not even remotely close to the highest level of difficulty on this game. There's like, I don't know, a bunch more difficulty levels. I've not counted them. And it's not like Forza that automatically adjusts your difficulty if you let it. To scale your difficulties, you get better at the game. That would be interesting, though. Oh, and we won. Well, that is a first place victory for Sam. Not so much the frame rate, but for Sam. So that was Norway. Next week will actually not be Sweden. I'm going to skip Sweden and jump straight to France on the channel, and I will race Sweden in between this week and next week's episode. That is because I hate Sweden so much, I do not want to put anybody through that again. On the plus side, it doesn't seem like it matters how we'll do in Sweden because we've dominated the first 3 events. I have a hard time believing we are not going to win this championship. This has been Sam's Rallycross Adventures in Dirt 4. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Dirt 4.